Welcome back, folks. Manic Sonic here for the next part of my Pokemon Brown Let's Play. In the last part, we took on the Nugget crew, clearing our way to go up to the northern part area above Hayward City. We got a Nugget, which I sold off screen. So I've got quite a bit of cash, and I also checked to see what the different items were. First, TM13 is Ice Beam, TM24 is Thunderbolt, and TM38 is Flamethrower. None of which are useful to me at the moment, and Flamethrower Charmander learns on its own anyways, and I'm not in a rush for it to learn it, as Ember works fine for now. The next group right here is TM5 is Triple Kick, TM8 is Body Slam, TM09 is Takedown, TM11 is Bubble Beam, TM12 is Octazooka, which we already have, TM20 is Rage, TM28 is Dig, which we also already have, TM33 is Reflect, TM49 is Try, and TM24 is Try Attack. I will put I'll put names in the list just in case I went by too fast there and you couldn't hear what I was saying. If that is the case, I will also put the value for how much each one are worth there for you. So yeah. Now before we head on, I'm just going to go and deposit my Dragon Breath TM, which I for sure probably put away off screen, but I decided against it. As you can see, we also have an Ether, which I could have sold, but I'm going to keep that for now. It will be quite useful later, as it can be used to restore power points without going to the Pokemon Center. If at any points my Pokemon run out during the field and I'm not anywhere near a Pokemon Center, I just feel like going back to them. Yeah, so we're gonna head up above the bridge. I could have cut this part out, but that would make the video shorter, and it's not like it's really going to. It's not like it's really all that close to being overtimed or anything. That's still quite a bit of time. So yeah, as you can see, or as you can't see, I didn't show it. I didn't do any training off screen. There wasn't any point. All I did was check out the TMs and sold my items. As you can see back there, though, I do have quite a bit of money now. Not going to use it right away, though. I've got a fair selection of items. And those TMs, well, some of them would be useful. I could teach it to, well, actually, Charmeleon's the only one that can learn most of them. I could teach it to him. I'm not going to right now. I don't have any problems with this move. He's not in desperate need. Yeah, I'm just gonna save here. Just because originally I guess I thought I was gonna cut this part out, but it wasn't as long as I thought it was, so I'll just leave it in. And it's not all that bad, anyway. I check inside this little weird piece of grass there. Nothing there. And also, like in the other games, except I think Yellow, you could find TM4 up here. TM45 is Thunder Wave. Well, it's an okay TM, but none of my Pokemon actually learn it. It's not something I usually use, but you could use it for catching Pokemon. I'm just gonna check here, see what new Pokemon there are. Nothing. It's just oddish. It's basically the same as in the grass coming up to this area. Usual, I'll switch it to Charmeleon for this battle. But yeah, as I mentioned, he can learn quite a few of the TMs we have right now. He can learn Dig and Dragon Breath, and I could teach him Flamethrower now, but he learns that on his own. I believe he's not too far off. I think level 29. That's not too far off, and Ember is okay. Charmeleon, I don't use him a lot against actual trainers currently, so it's not I don't like Charmeleon. Charmeleon's probably, well, he actually is Charmander's my favorite starter in this game, and most games the fighters are my favorite starters. But anyways, go back to what he said there. He mentioned about Johto here. I don't know if that's actually a case, if there actually is a way to get the Johto in this game. I guess we'll find it at some point. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, out of all of the Pokemon I currently have, he needs the least experience. Diglett and Pidgeotto take quite a bit more experience, and it will only get worse as they evolve. I still don't even think Charizard will take as much. But yeah, though I might get rid of Pidgeotto eventually if I find a better flying type. It's not that I don't like Pidgeotto. I use them most runs of when I actually play the game myself. It's just if we have the capability to get, like, I like them over Spearow, but if we can get things like Skarmory or Natu, they're much better because their second type is much more useful. Like, normal doesn't have any type coverage, or it might with the new elements, the new types in this game. I don't know, but not to my knowledge. Things like Skarmory can learn Wing. Well, Pidgeotto can learn Steel Wing, but he doesn't learn it. He doesn't learn it on his own. Or Natu learns Psychic types, and I do like using Psychic types. Usually I'd use Alakazam for that, but I can't really trade, and I already got Diglett, so and Kadabra and Alakazam take a bit of experience. I don't want to have to do too much grinding off screen. But yeah, back to this battle. This is basically the same as Route. I don't remember the route number. It's the route above Cerulean City on your way to Bill's lab in the first 3 games. I think you also have to go there in Gold, Silver, and Crystal when you go to Kanto. But the Pokemon the trainers use, though, there are slight differences. This trainer does have a Slowpoke, as the Slowpoke is actually involved in the actual Mew glitch in, I don't know if they have it in yellow, but they have it in red, blue, and they also have it in the Japanese green version, which was, they didn't have red and blue. They didn't have blue over in Japan. They had green. Yeah, there's some Let's Players who have done it, though the translations are really awkward and weird, but whatever. Yeah, we just fought a Charmeleon. I could have had a Charmeleon, my Charmeleon battle. It would have been sort of neat, but I didn't. So, yeah, he's just mentioning about weaknesses, type advantage, type coverage. Yeah, that's something I already do. It's basically how I like to do it is I like to have it so my Pokemon can beat each other in a way, because in that sense they have some sort of coverage for each other, because usually a Pokemon that can beat another I don't know what I was trying to say there, but anyways, I just try to do it in like a circle, so like the rock cycle or something like that. I can't think of a really good example right now. Let's see. Okay, another city, Osari. I guess that's another city later. Could check my Pokemon map. And here's something. We don't usually see Tangela this early in the game, but we do here. Tangler I don't think really has any grass moves, but I change out just in case. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Not gonna have much problem here. Constrict isn't like Wrap or anything. It just hits you once. It's not something that. Now there's something like Wrap. Bind. I don't like the. In later games, it's not so bad. You should actually attack and faint the Pokemon while they're doing that to you. But in this game, you can't attack at all. You can't switch out or anything. Though it doesn't take too long, so it's not that bad. So I guess in the later games, you could say it's more like Fire Spin and well, in the later games, Water Whirlpool. Okay, there we go. We got our first TM, like Murrah mentioned. He found the HM1, which is cut, which we have now located. Why that was still there if he found it, I don't quite know. Or maybe there was multiples up here, I don't know. Why in the first place it's even here, I don't know. In the original game, you had to get it from the SSN, though I guess they probably took that out in this game. Or you get something else, or I don't quite know. Think it just learns sand attack, but yeah. So like I mentioned before, my first HM slave will be Oddish. I'll probably upgrade to something else later on that can use more than one move. Though I think Oddish can learn Flash. but I don't really worry about flash later on because it's only really useful. Well, I don't know if in this game, and usually it's only useful for rock tunnel. So yeah, as you can tell, Diglett's got quite a big gap now, so I'm gonna switch to Pidgeotto for a while in between. But also I'm running out of time now, so rate this video, leave some comments, subscribe for future videos, and off screen I'm going to catch me in Oddish, and I'll probably teach a cut off screen, or I'll teach at the beginning of the video, and next time we'll continue going eastward. So peace folks, see you in the next video.